How's it going, guys? And welcome back to more mildly infuriating. Now, as always, before the video begins, I do want to ask you a huge favor. If you are enjoying the content and see yourself returning to the channel quite often, I would really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button as well as like the video. It does really help out a lot and helps the channel grow. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump into it, shall we? Ordered mystery shirt packs, got 4 of the same shirt. Bruh. I mean, it is Starfield. That's your first mistake. Yeah, why would they just send you the same shirt if it's supposed to be like a mystery shirt pack? Do they have other designs? I mean, I never really got into Starfield or any of like the merch or anything to begin with. Were there supposed to be different designs, or is this it? Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Are they 4 different sizes? Now is that the mystery? Yeah, that sucks. You lost me at part-time. Applying for jobs in LA is crazy. You must have 3 employer references available via phone. Final applicants will need to provide their date, time, and location of birth for an astrological synergy assessment, and sign a non-disclosure and non-compete agreement. Job type, part-time. Okay, that is strange. What's getting me is, why would a job care about, I mean, this is LA, let's be honest, but why would a job care about your astrology sign for synergy? Like, okay, that is very interesting to me. I guess it's to pair you up with people who you would work well with, I guess, based off your astrology sign. I don't know. That's kind of weird to me. Yeah, I don't get that. How my weekend went. Oh, wow. How does that even happen? So I'm going to assume that this was probably a hit and run from what it looks like. Somebody might have hit you and then you hit the car next to you, because there's no other signs of another vehicle being there. Damn, that does suck. I hope you got that all sorted out. Wow. Yeah, that does not seem fun. I'm in a hurry. Luckily, I have my bicycle. Huh. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? Why would somebody, when locking their bike up, not make sure that they didn't lock up anybody else's bike? That sucks. Because now you gotta wait for whoever locked up their bike. You gotta wait for them to come unlock it so that you both can leave. I guess, you know, at that point, maybe you just go back into the building or wherever you were and just start asking random people like, hey, is your bike outside? Can you unlock it? Because you locked my bike in too. You inconsiderate piece of shit. Man, yeah, that's rough. Somebody selling something banging hard on my window. My doorbell doesn't work, and I have a sign on it that says as much. Above that sign, I have another one that essentially says, I don't want junk mail. I already donate to my own causes, and I'm not interested in solicitations. I live in Europe. One reason I don't want people banging on my door to sell me shit is because I have dogs and also watch my infant granddaughter during the day 3 days a week, and she is often napping. And somebody banging on the door is going to set my dogs off like a fire alarm, and barking dogs wake my granddaughter out of a dead sleep, and nobody wants that. Today, a guy came by selling some kind of cakes and candles, whatever, and he obviously saw my sign and he pounded hard on my kitchen window that faces in on the open downstairs. I mean, the window shook. My dogs lost their shit, screaming their heads off. My granddaughter woke up from her afternoon nap and started crying. It was mass chaos. Why would I have a freaking sign saying please don't sell me shit if I meant please pound on my window and sell me your shit because you're special? I'm freaking pissed, and I can't be because I have an infant to soothe back to sleep. Damn, that sucks. Like, if you have a sign up and people are still doing that, then what's the point of the sign? I hate my new work laptop. Okay, that is kind of an odd placement for the power button. I mean, I haven't really used a laptop in a while, so I don't know what other button would be there in place of it, but I'm assuming that you don't like it because there's something that used to be there on your old laptop that you would usually type or hit often, and then you forget, and then you end up hitting the power button instead. So yeah, that could be frustrating. Just save your work often, I guess. Got keyed all around my car just for charging it. All panels were keyed. Wow. That's insane. And they did that just because you wanted to charge your car? So basically, I was doing some charging at home and one of my neighbors absolutely hate it. Mind your own business, you dumb fuck. Mind my language. And I set sentry mode to be turned off home because I thought it would be a safe place. Turns out it's not. The key marks are so deep that you can see the metal in the door. Got quoted around 12,000. Holy shit. That's crazy just to fix the buff out the key marks. Good lord. My biggest question is, why does your neighbor hate it when you charge your car? Is it like in their way? Like, I don't understand that. What? You have to have absolutely nothing going on in your life to just be upset at somebody for charging their car and then you key it. I hope your neighbor paid the bill because technically that's damage of property and you could sue for that, right? Yeah, I really hope you got him to pay for that. Jeez. I asked my boyfriend to freeze the leftover meat and this is how he did it. Bruh. Really? You obviously have Ziploc bags in the house. He couldn't have just found one of those and put the meat in there and then freeze it? What makes him think that just leaving the bag open is fine? Bruh, that ground beef is ruined. Parents refuse to change tires. Good lord. Wow, the penny doesn't even disappear behind any of it. Okay, yeah, that is insanely bald. They need to change those immediately because that is not only a hazard to them, but a hazard to everybody else driving around them. That is not good. I once got asked if my Japanese last name is from a 12-year-old anime. I'm 20 years old. I'm Japanese and share a last name with a character from a popular anime. I was picking up my order and my full name was on the paper and the lady looked at my name, says, "Oh, did you get last name from Haikyuu?" I awkwardly laugh, say no, and leave. Damn, that sucks. I can't imagine having like a first name or a last name related to anything, to like any show, and just always being constantly asked, oh, is this from this or is this from that? And just like that being my life. Yeah, that would be pretty annoying. Dentist appointment got canceled last minute. Had a dentist appointment after work at 5 p.m. The staff called me a few days ago and asked if I could reschedule to Thursday at 8 a.m. No reason given, but they do this almost every time I have an after work appointment. I know they just want to go home earlier. I said no, morning doesn't agree with my work schedule, so they said okay. They call me an hour before the appointment today. They say their computers are down and there's no way for me to receive treatment. My appointment needs to be canceled. They offered to reschedule for Thursday at 8 a.m. I said again, that doesn't agree with my work schedule. So they go through several other options, 3:30 p.m. on Tuesday, no. 10 a.m. Wednesday, no. After going through several options, I rescheduled for next week at 5:30 p.m. After I finalized it, I said, are you able to schedule it even though the computers are down? She laughed. Yeah, I wrote it down instead. It's actually now the dental staff who are mildly infuriated that they will now need to work even later next week since they canceled my perfectly good appointment today. I'm expecting them to pull the same shit next week. Damn. I mean, at least you got them to stay later for doing that. But man, I love how they offered the same appointment time for Thursday at 8 a.m. after you already said, no, that does not work. Man, they must really wanted you to try and get in there at Thursday, 8 a.m. That is kind of frustrating though, when you have something like an appointment planned and that's what best fits your schedule and they try to put you in for something earlier that doesn't work. Yeah, that is no good. Throwing trash into ocean. Boca Inlet, Florida. Wow. Looks like a lot of frat bros just trying to have a good time, trying to show off for the ladies. Oh yeah, it's so cool to litter into our oceans. Good fucking Lord. What should the consequences be for something like this? Prison? For a very, very, very hefty fine that will take them their whole lives to pay that off. Because good fucking Lord, why do people have to be pieces of shit? I don't get it. What makes the average college male have so much testosterone flowing through their body that they don't give a shit about anything? They do stupid and dumb shit like this just for what? To look cool in front of the girls? Because you don't. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. But you don't. You look like a complete and utter fool and an idiot. Like, I hope that they are charged with the utmost largest fine for that. Because that's the only way that these clowns are going to learn. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Netflix is discontinuing its most popular and convenient plan. Use a plan now to keep watching. We are so glad to have you as a customer, and we want to make sure that you know about upcoming changes to our plans, including the one that you are on. Your $9.99 a month basic plan is being discontinued. Your final basic billing date will be June 1st. You must choose a new plan by June 1st or your membership will be automatically canceled and your last day of Netflix will be July 1st. What you need to do, we hope you'll keep watching by choosing a new plan. We think you might like the standard plan, which gives you upgraded features for more devices in your household. Bruh, streaming companies nowadays are they're a joke. You have to have this prescription to watch these certain shows, and then you have to have another subscription to watch these certain shows, and it's just out of control. I remembered, I think back when Netflix started doing its streaming stuff, it was a lot more populated with a little bit of everything, right? At least from what I remember. And, you know, that was one subscription. But now everybody wants their own hands in the whole streaming platform bucket, and it's just causing a lot of problems. Because I don't want to have to keep paying for separate streaming services just to watch a few shows, you know? At this point, it's just probably worth getting a DVD player again and just buying the DVDs of the movies or shows that I want to watch, and at least I'll have them, you know? But yeah, getting crazy. Made an appointment for 11:45. It's 1:10 and I haven't been seen. Damn. And they just left you in the doctor's office just to chill? Wow, that's gotta suck. And the fact that you haven't been seen yet also tells me that they haven't been checking in on you. Say, oh, it's gonna be pushed back a little further. Do you mind waiting? You know, stuff like that. They haven't even told you why you're waiting that long. This compared to like the canceling of the dentist appointment from earlier. Yeah, I don't know which one's worse. All right, well, that is going to be it for Mildly Infuriating. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I would appreciate it if you left a like, as well as subscribe to the channel if you have not yet already. But yeah, thanks again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.